Hey guys, thanks for tuning into our YouTube channel. You can come along with us today as we work some cows. We'll kind of talk you through the process.
So we're getting the cattle up. This is our fall set. We're starting into them. They're in 4 different bunches. First thing we do is go around the edge of the fields. This field's about 80 acres. And there's 52 mamas in here, so we check all the corners, make sure we have everybody, that all the pairs are together, and they flow out of this field very easily. Probably the easiest field we have to bring them out of. And so we're bringing them up and getting ready to run them through their spring workup. By far, these cows weaned the best calves last year as well, so we're hoping that that'll continue. We've got about 200 fall cows and then about 230 spring cows. So we do the fall first because they haven't been vaccinated, and we do have some issues with tetanus. So we get them to the top of the hill and turn them around the hill and get them up here by these silos. And we have blockers. There's my son blocking a hole just to make sure they don't go down the road. It looks like one got by him there, so they got to run down and catch her real quick and bring her back up. That's my daughter there going down to get around this cow. This happens, but it's pretty easy to get them back. They don't want to be alone anyways. It's always a job to get them around these silos because it's like going around a dang pond. If you don't have somebody on the other side, they just want to go in circles. So we have to usually get off here and push on both sides to get them to go. These girls are getting to where they've been around long enough now. They're starting to figure out the routine, which also means they know exactly what's going to go down once they start heading toward that big barn up there that you could see. And here we are down by that barn. They don't want to go. Once they get to this point, they know what's going to go down. Pretty mild, but who wants to go get shots and get stressed and separated? But we do think it's obviously worth the effort. Here's my 2 son-in-laws getting prepped for the cow workup, and looks like the cows are thinking they're pretty ridiculous. So we separate the calves from the cows just to help prevent injury for us and for the cattle. We've sometimes mixed them together with these bigger calves, and it works out okay, but it just seems to be safer all the way around to do it this way. It takes a few more minutes, but we've had an issue in the past of calves getting stuck in the chute together trying to double up and with their cows and their mothers stepping on them. So we just have done this sorted them off, and it seems to have prevented a lot of injury, and it seems to flow better. The cattle are easier to handle if they're not always constantly trying to stay with their mothers while you're trying to work on them. So we vaccinate for just all kinds of disease processes to eliminate, and these are okay to use on organic cattle, grass-fed cattle. We give them a killed virus, and then we also give them a 7-way Clostridium with tetanus in it too. Just because we've had issues with that in the past, so we always do that. And then we prefer to drench the wormer, which is putting the wormer in through the mouth instead of in through the skin. So that was the last cow, and you can tell we're taking them back. They've been in the pens a few hours and they're ready to go. The wind is literally about 60 miles an hour, so everybody's absolutely caked in dirt and dust, and so it's been a long day. Here they are going to their new home. They'll be in this field for approximately 60 to 90 days, depending on the market and the growth and the grass situation. This is a little bit premature to put them on a new pasture, but they've just gotten to the point where we had that little warm spell that they don't want to graze. They don't want to eat hay, so we went ahead and put them on some greener pasture. It's a little bit short, but they're definitely going to like that. So it's just that time of year. The cows typically lose weight for about 3 weeks once the grass greens up a little bit, and they just back away from the hay, even though they need the nutritional value of the hay. They just won't consume it. So it's normal to see them kind of back up a little bit for a few weeks.
So there you have it, guys. A typical afternoon here at Pope Family Farms. As you can see now, we've got all of our mamas and all of the babies back in the field, and they're able to enjoy some nice afternoon grass. We appreciate you all tuning into our YouTube channel. Be sure to like and subscribe for more diversified farming content, and we'll see you guys next time.